Hi guys, welcome back. And today, my topic is habitats. Habitats of animals, habitats of plants, habitats basically. And so, my first habitat, which I'm talking about, is a desert. So, what happens to a desert is that a desert is full of sand. In case you guys know that they are more likely to have sandstorms than any other place in the world. So, like, they're in the place there holds scorpions and camels, most obvious camels, scorpions, spiders, cactuses, and those hay rolls or something, those hay balls, and they tumble around. In the desert, what also happens is that you get to, like, if you live there, you get to, like, you don't get, like, I don't think you get to ride on buses or on cars, technically. Only safari cars, I think. But you don't get to ride on buses, I don't think, because I haven't visited the desert. I don't live in the desert. So, you have to ride on camels as for vehicles, which I prefer if you guys are actual people who love exploring. But, like, I don't think you get buses, so. And also what happens in the desert, it's pretty unlikely for people to actually live in the desert because the desert is like an extremely hot place. You don't get to have, like, water, you don't get too much of food, and yeah. And basically you're more likely to get bitten by a spider or by a scorpion. So yeah. And my next is a rainforest. And a rainforest has, like, let's see, a rainforest has toucans, which are almost my favorite animals, birds, living in the forest. Rainforests. And they have plenty of water to survive, plenty of food to survive, and they also contain, like, let's see, they contain toucans, they contain monkeys, lemurs, I think, and they also contain a parrot, a rain parrot, or I forgot what they're called, but they're like parrots they contain. And you also get tigers, I think, because I've seen some stuff. I've read books, and I saw that there were tigers. So, yeah, anyway. So, tigers, they contain tigers, and most likely that tigers are living there, like, less live there. I don't know how, most likely, but I haven't seen if I've ever visited. I don't think I want to see a tiger. So, and it's, like, all packed. It's packed with trees, plants, food. They also have orangutans. And they have plenty of food, as I said. So, like, every animal in there can live. So yeah, I'm almost done. Like, and they have more than how many? Like, they have more than 1 billion plants. because it depends where it is. How big it is. Then it will be like if you have a billion trees smushed into one place, and rain falls every day, almost every day. And yeah, that's pretty cool that they get that much of water. Like we also get that much of water, but imagine lakes. So let's say that lakes, let's say that we have to get water from lakes every day. Well, kind of, we already do, but imagine, and then the water just goes away, and the lake never fills up again. But they do. The rainforests fill up. Well, they do take it from the ocean, so we basically do have enough time to survive with water. And that's great to live in the rainforest because it's so fun there. And we also have we also have like those forests. Like forests are the most likely place where animals live. Animals live everywhere. Even we are an animal. Do you know that? Well, we are an animal. And it depends. And let's say a giraffe lives right out here, and a tiger also lives out here. In my backyard, in your backyard. Would you like that? No. That's why there's specific habitats where animals should stay their whole life, and they should be born there. So that's their birthborn. That's where they were born. So that's why it's necessary to divide their habitats into different places, so that we get to have land for ourselves, and so do the animals. And so when we divide them, it's actually more likely for animals to be able to have their own names. Like, let's say giraffe. Let's say a giraffe's name is Harry. And he lives in my backyard. Then we know that he is separated. Well, they're not technically needing to have a name, but let's say there was a man. So they live in let's say Harry lives in my backyard. Then he will, and then that won't make sense, right, guys? I don't think you want a giraffe in your backyard, unless if it's okay with your parents. But definitely with my parents, no, that's not okay. So, and you have to divide the places the habitats where they live. And when you divide their habitats, so we will know that they'll be like where to visit. Let's say you want to visit a sloth, and the sloth is instead of in a rainforest, they live in a desert. And then you go to the rainforest. Let's say you think that they live in the rainforest. You go to the rainforest, and then when you go, you search the whole forest, but you never see a sloth. You see everything except a sloth. That's why they should stay where they stay, and they should separate their habitats. So, and also, the most important part is animal, and we also definitely forgot one place, one habitat, but I'm giving information right now. So giving animals their different type of separating, like not segregating them, just separating their like, now I forgot what I was saying. So, yeah, separating them, it is better idea. So like, let's say, no, I'm not saying that we should separate them from their family and or all of that. We should take them as their slaves. No. Nobody is doing that, and nobody will do that. So they should just like have their own places. Habitats should have their own names, and habitats should have their own type of not like their own stuff, where they have to be unique, so that we will have different types of stuff. Like, let's say so let's say there's a toucan and he lives in the desert. How will that make sense? That won't. So that's why we should have this desert and also this is a different topic from what I was talking earlier right now. But yeah, so deserts, rainforests, separate. Should stay separate, because you can't call a rainforest a desert. You can't call a desert a rainforest. So yeah, and important thing ever to be done. Some mastermind genius, he invented the names of a desert, rainforest, and different stuff. Like, let's say Amazon rainforest. Amazon rainforest is like sick. It's amazing. It's the best place I've ever been to. So yeah, they have to get separated. And now I'm just keeping on talking about information. Now we have to talk about the habitat of the ocean. So fishes live there, sharks live there, turtles live there, and too many people. And also, you can have like a ocean, and you can have a house right next to it. Isn't that cool? So you can have your house anywhere you want. Technically, that's why the ocean is an important place. It's very important because you won't be getting any rain because of the ocean. If the ocean lives, you will get a lot of rain every day. And you'll also be getting a lot of fishes. Let's say you love fish, and then you can't get fish because all the fish died because the ocean was all dried out. What would happen, guys? You won't be able to eat fish ever again because they will all be sunk to the ground, and you will have to. You won't be able to have more better stuff, though. Like, I don't know. I think you kill fish to be able to eat them. Yeah, the ocean is a very important place. And also, if you love fish and you want to eat the fish, and the fish is all dried out because there hasn't been any water and it's not moist. You need fish to be moist, otherwise your mouth will grow dry, your throat will grow dry, and you'll have to drink a lot of water every day, and you won't even get that water because the ocean is not there. So ocean and rivers are very important habitats. And maybe you guys, the biggest in the animal, basically the animals, but the biggest animal or living fish, animal, and bird, it's the blue whale. The blue whale is massive, and he needs enough fish to be there, and he wouldn't even be dead. But they sink to the bottom of the ocean. He wouldn't be there if the ocean dried out. You guys will have the biggest animal, but you guys won't at all ever have you guys won't have any you guys will have a favorite animal, but you guys won't have that living. Also known as that animal will be extinct. Well, big animals are basically like gray, but yeah. And the ocean is the most important habitat and the best habitat, which at least I love. And yeah, guys, bye.